my personal experience with my ethnicity and acting, nobody knew what Egyptians looked like in like a pop culture sense. So my differences just lended themselves to be like, okay, you're gonna play the Italian character, when you're gonna play the Mexican character, and you're gonna play the Polish girl, and like you're gonna play this mixed character. We're moving into a place now where it's becoming less acceptable to portray another person, like a race that is not part of your background. But that was like part of that was part of the bonus for me of being Egyptian and kind of looking different.
I think I read online that you said that playing Erica and Turner and Hooch was like your first time playing like an Egyptian character, right?
That's it. Yeah.
So that must have been kind of cool.
And it was originally, I think, Erica Jimenez. And I asked them after I got the role, I said, hey, would it be okay if this character was Egyptian?
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, we didn't even think about it. And then they came back, and then I had to explain, like, actually, they came with a name, and I was like, oh, culturally, that doesn't even represent my personal lineage. So can we shift it again? And so they came up with Erica Munir. And for me, that was just very edgy and shaky and raw and vulnerable to ask, because I'm of the mentality, I just do what they tell me to do. I play who they want me to play, and I'm trying to be the best at that so that I'm good at my job. It never occurred to me that I would be living a reality where I would be asking to represent my own race. And then like, that's also a weird question for me, because I was first generation Canadian. I was born and raised in Montreal of two immigrant parents who came to Quebec when my dad was like 4, my mom was like 9. You know, so I was born in Canada and raised in Canada as a Canadian. At the time, both of my families, the mentality was to assimilate, to wash their culture and their language and their race, to just be accepted as Canadians, present as Canadians. And I didn't get to learn any of the languages of my grandparents. You know, it's like, so when it comes to race, it's funny for me because it's like I'm almost learning about what it would mean to be connected to my race in my 30s.